it paves the way to open up more doors and more opportunities when you know how to use what God gave you. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Did You Know? I'm your host, Freddie Shaven. And today I want to go over a really sensitive subject that I didn't think that I would want to talk about it, but to be honest with you, I'm a very, very honest guy. And one thing I promise myself on this channel is always to be transparent, full disclosure, and tell you what it's on my mind. So this is one of those subjects that I don't want you to hate me. If you disagree with me, that's fine. Sometimes, we have to agree to disagree, whatever. I'm just going to share with you what I learned being not only in the escort business for so long, but also in all the other businesses I was in. Nightclubs, restaurants, talent agency, modeling agency, limo service, transportation company, a show that I produced in Hawaii, like a Las Vegas review. And I've always been around a lot of women. So firsthand, I have spoken with tons of women, whether in the escort field or otherwise, right? And this is my conclusion, and this is really how I feel, and this is really what I know to be true. So I'm speaking my truth to you today. As you can see from the subject, you are sitting on a gold mine. And you're probably wondering, what the hell is he talking about? You are literally, of course, figuratively as well, but literally you are sitting on a gold mine. What I mean by that is, I found that when a woman keep herself together really, really good, and please don't hate me, I'm not trying to body shame anybody, look shame anybody, anything. I'm just being very, very honest. Hopefully I don't come across like a male chauvinist pig or like a gorilla pimp or like whatever. I have no skin in this game, right? I'm just sharing. And this is just my view, in my opinion. And you know what they say about opinions. In my line of work as an escort agent, I used to tell women often, you guys are lucky I wasn't born a beautiful blonde with triple D's and a nice body, because I would have no money left for you guys. No matter where I decide to work, you guys are screwed. And I really believe that. Not that if I was born a woman, but it's that blondes make more money and have fun. It doesn't mean that redheads don't, or that doesn't really matter here for this sake of this particular subject we're talking about today. But what I'm talking about is this. If a woman, or when a woman knows how to deal with men and how to use everything she has, of course, put together, hair, makeup, clothes, right? Doesn't have to be a 10, but sure looks like one, and feels like one, and acts like one. And if a woman, no matter what job she's in, whether it's a corporate job, whether it's a blue-collar job, whatever it is, if a woman knows how to deal with men and how to handle them, or how to play on their ego, and all the psychological and / emotional attachments that men have, they will do a lot better than the next woman that is not capable of exploring those possibilities and being able to navigate what she knows about men and how to deal with them. Let me give you an example. Two women walk in a bar. It's a 5-star restaurant. Let's say Spa goes back in the day. Or whatever restaurant you want to, Le Cirque at Bellagio. They walk in a bar that is attached to a restaurant that is 5-star. They both dress similar. They both have the similar looks. They're both blondes, double D's, dressed to the nines, gorgeous. One of the women is extremely stuck up, doesn't want to talk to anybody, giving everybody the culture, giving that energy that, you know what, leave me alone. And when somebody tries to send her a drink, she doesn't say thank you, accept it. No, please send it back. I don't want it. Just like a whole negative vibe around that person. Now, the other woman that has a similar looks, similar clothing. Now, this one here is a schmoozer. She knows how to talk. She knows how to deal with men. She's very experienced, and she knows how to work it, quote unquote, work it. Now, who do you think is going to be more popular, have more acquaintances that they just met, or build more acquaintances, friendships, whatever, and meet more people and have a better time? Yep, you guessed it. The latter, not the former. I'll give you another example. Same two women. They have similar jobs on similar level, the same type of level, corporate job. Both are really good at what they do. Same personalities. One of them is stuck up, negative, introvert, doesn't really like to talk about anything but work, doesn't really know how to schmooze, doesn't know how to, shoot the, what, and talk and have a good conversation, a really good conversation, good communicator. Who do you think advances faster? You're right. Also, the latter, not the former, the one that's outgoing. So back to the sitting on a gold mine. It does not matter what your job is as a woman. It doesn't matter what field you're in. It doesn't matter what you do. What matters is how you do it, like everything else in life. Unless you're working, and you know what? Even if you're working with just women, right? The outgoing person is going to go a lot further. The one that knows how to talk to people, a good conversationalist, good communicator, funny, great personality, of course, that's going to go a long way. However, for the sake of this video, I'm going to tell you one thing, and this is a true fact. All women are born with a gold mine, if you know what I mean. And some choose to use it to their own advantage, and some refuse to. And I've often noticed that the ones that know how to use it to their advantage go much further in life than the ones that don't. And I'm not talking about, being a total slut or being a prostitute or a hooker or an escort, or I'm not even talking about that. I'm not talking about giving it up to everybody so you can get where you're going. Casting couch, all that. No. Not to Harvey Weinstein. We're not talking about that. I'm just talking about that it paves the way to open up more doors and more opportunities when you know how to use what God gave you. And that's all I'm trying to say. And I've taught many of my escorts when they came to me, brand new, 21, 22 years old, very inexperienced, had no clue, been, essed on all their life. And they couldn't even, one of them would tell me, I'll go out with somebody, I finally give it to them, I never hear from them again, I can't even get them to call me. Or I'll go to a bar, and go home with somebody and I'll never hear from them again. But when I started teaching them and training them on our business, they saw the difference in guys coming in, giving them a lot of money and still thanking them for their time and for the opportunity for them to meet, even though that's the escort's job. But the professional men that I had were really appreciative of the time, effort, and opportunity to meet their fantasy girl, which gave these women a perspective on the difference between just meeting somebody at a bar and just, giving them everything they want, or being someone that is taking care of their business and learning how to use their gold mine. Now, I'm not suggesting that everybody get into the escort business. And this is a great time to do my legal mumbo jumbo disclaimer that I am not promoting prostitution. I'm not telling anyone to become an escort. I'm not telling anyone to sell their gold mine. I'm not telling anybody anything, okay? All I'm saying is, no matter what you do in life, if you are a woman that knows how to deal with men, how to navigate their egos and their wants and needs and their emotional that's attached sometimes to their physical and mental needs, that woman is going to be more successful, have more opportunities, and get where they're going faster, where they want to get faster, than the woman that does not know how to do all these things. And I'm not saying that men are not the same way. Men are the same way, okay? Everything applies to men. The only difference is, there's something what I call PP. You know what the first part is? What God gave you, PUSSY. And the second P stands for power. And I used to preach all the time to my escorts and everybody else that wanted to listen, all the women around me, no matter what business I was in, said, you guys have no clue how much power you withhold, how much power you have with the gold mine you're sitting on. I'm sorry if this is not something you understand or agree with, but what I learned from experience in business since 1981 and in the escort business seriously since, I'm going to say, 1994. So there you have it, guys. Women, please don't hate me. I love you. 99.9% of the people I met and dealt with over my last 57 years have been women. I love women. I love being around you. And I'm very, very appreciative that you're even watching this video and listening to my stuff. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel about what I just said. Or if I said something that did not, register with you, or it just did not coincide with how you feel. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the like button if you did like this. Or if you don't like it, you can always hit the thumb down button. This is a freedom of speech, and I'm very happy and proud to be living in a country that gives us that. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay happy. And I will see you soon.